Over 100 years ago, a traveling carnival show came through Watch Hill, Rhode Island. And on their departure, they left behind the merry-go-round and these beautiful creatures here. And from that point on, it has gone through various iterations.
This could easily be the missing link of carousels in this country. It's ironic that after there were thousands of carousels, and maybe there's only 200 of them now, that one of the first ones is actually one of the last ones that's really intact, and it still has all its original 20 horses. And that's one of the reasons for preserving it. It's the only flying horse carousel of its kind in the world.
These are the original horses that have been here from the very, very beginning. So they're 100 and something years old. And in that type of lifespan, there's going to be a certain amount of weaknesses, and those weaknesses have to be addressed.
Each year, as the horses come back and they're worn right here on the knees. There's also cracks underneath.
And these little stress fractures show up in the paint. And when that happens, it allows things like moisture and water to get in, which then starts corrupting the actual wood and the joints in it.
They have asked me to do some replicas that could be on there for periods of time while we're restoring the old ones. So when something's damaged in the summer, there has to be something to replace it. So the longer you can keep them going is really what we're after in preserving the horses, and one way to do that is to have other horses that can be on to lengthen the lives of those that are originals. When I build a replica horse, I do it really in much the same way they would have done it 150 years ago. I buy approximately 10-inch by 2-inch boards and take those boards and glue up something. It almost looks like a mailbox. And then cut out a series of legs, and ironically, the legs, all four of them, are very similar, on a bandsaw. Well, this gives an example of what the horse legs start like. And then once it's in its box shape and it's glued together, I start to carve it down. I just do some rough carving to start with 1.5-inch chisel, and then finer chisels. Every day that there's a replica horse on the carousel, that means one of the originals lives a little longer.
If you were to talk to any small child, those experiences that they had whirling around that merry-go-round and trying to grab that ring is something that is part of their fabric of their lives.